Let's get things underway. Good evening. Welcome to the 18th annual Mudza Dinner. Tonight we have a joint celebration. It's the 25th anniversary of Mudza. And we've combined the event with a celebration to commemorate the leaving of Sepp Blatter. So it's just optimism. Welcome to the Manchester Suite, which is now our home for these dinners. My name's Mark Jones. I'm your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Can we spare a moment of contemplation for the predicament of Chelsea? Good, that's that out of the way. It's great to be in the Manchester Suite again because yet again we can get more people in here, and yet again we've broken our attendance record, so congratulations for that. Housekeeping points, usual rules apply. Mobiles off if you would. And the important stuff. This is important, right? The toilets, for those ambulant amongst us, the walkers, down the stairs, down the stairs, down the stairs. For those wheelchair users, far end, that's the only disabled toilet on this level. There's also a ladies and a gents in there as well. But please don't use the disabled toilet. If you can use the ones down the stairs, I'd be very grateful, okay? That's the toilets out of the way. As always, this is where it gets noisy. We have some very special guests with us to help us celebrate the evening. I know you want to say hello to them. I always worry when you're stood there. Firstly, on my left, I'm very pleased, as always, to say they're now regulars here at match days and, of course, at our Mudza dinners. Would you all please show your appreciation for our special guests from the Forces Rehabilitation Centre at Headley Court? Give them a nice round of applause if you would. Next up, some people from MUTV, and I should also remind you, we are being filmed by MUTV tonight. MUTV's commentator is in his 10th year. He's going to get the hang of it soon. Let's have a nice round of applause. Stuart Gardner. ...374 appearances, 97 goals, including a hat-trick on his debut. Played for Celtic, United and Swindon Town. He's managed Swindon, West Ham, Birmingham, Stoke, Celtic and Huddersfield Town. The best thing to come out of Largs, including the main A78, Lou McCartney. Next up, this is an impressive CV. Oh, God, the team's here. Wrexham twice, United, Everton, Brighton, Stoke twice, Chelsea, West Brom, Derby County, Wichita Wings, which by coincidence is on the menu tonight, Shrewsbury Town and Leeds United. These days he presents Total Football on Key 103 and Magic 1152. Anybody who scores against Arsenal and what a free kick it was, is always welcome here. And old friend Mickey Thomas. The youngest of our former players here tonight. He played for the Spurs youth team, Mallorca, Atletico Madrid, United, Bolton, Brescia in Italy, Ibiza, apparently they're in Belgium, and Doncaster Rovers. 46 caps for South Africa, played in the 98 and 2002 World Cups. He's still only just old enough to drive a car. Quinton Fortune. Former assistant manager at Old Trafford, 397 appearances, 15 goals, and a European Cup winner, with some back in '68. Stuart's MUTV co-commentator, a regular at our dinners, a great supporter of Mudza. He was our speaker here a couple of years ago. He's a man who's still very concerned that MUTV is in HD. You'll see why now. Paddy Crerand. Another familiar face, United director, FA vice chairman and FIFA representative, and, wait for it, he's the goalkeeper in the Man United staff team, David Gill. I hope that wasn't one of your saves. Also on table 29, as you probably know, Old Trafford has its own MP. She's here with us tonight. That's 3 years on the trot. She's recently been promoted to the official opposition's shadow cabinet, serving as Shadow Minister for Women and Equalities. Men are equal, Kate. Please welcome the lady who's MP for Stretford and Urmston since 2010, Kate Green, OBE. Straight ahead of me on the raffle stall, give us a wave, Mary, just so they know we're out there. Cheryl, Jean, right. Christine and Sam's over there. As always, they'd love you to pay them a visit during the evening. Cheryl's sister Mary and Sam will be moving amongst you, selling raffle tickets and making sure you've got plenty. There are some great prizes you can win, including a meal for two at Puccini Restaurant, where the team have dined. That's in Swinton. We did have tickets for the Cheltenham Gold Cup, but we don't know anybody that likes horse racing. So, what we've got now, you'll be impressed with this, we have 2 VIP tickets for the 2016 Betfred World Snooker Championships at the Crucible in Sheffield. Listen to this. This includes seats for a first-round match and, it's in capital letters, it's on that piece of paper, I can read it here though. All food and drink included. That doesn't include tonight. Thanks to Mark Pearson and Betfred for that. We have many, many more impressive items. If you'd like to win a chance to win a signed ball or a signed shirt, please put a minimum, at least, no less than £2 in there. Write your name and table number, and on the front, either the word shirt, spelt correctly, or ball, so we know. Name, table number, and shirt on the front, or ball, and stick at least £2 in there. This year, both the ball and the shirt has been signed by the entire team. It's Tranmere Rovers, but it is the entire team. Yeah. No, it's not. It's United. Operatives will be coming around and collecting the envelopes at various points during the evening. Now, this is where I think you might want to get your cameras out, because we've got a few people to introduce to you. Right. As you probably know, Mudza is very delighted to announce that tonight sees the launch of the Mudza 25th anniversary book, which celebrates their considerable achievements. We've chosen tonight because some of the key people who have supported the work and activities of Mudza are here with us, like Sir Alex, David Gill, who very kindly wrote the foreword, and Lynn Laffin. Since 2009, Mudza has worked in partnership with Headley Court, enabling wounded soldiers to undergo rehab to enjoy matches here at Old Trafford, and, as you know, joining us at these, our annual dinners. I'd like now, English isn't my first language. I'd now like to bring on stage a man who wants to add to the occasion. Our guest is former sergeant with the Duke of Lancaster Regiment, who retired in 2013. As he comes up the ramp on the stage, will you give a huge welcome, please, Rick Clement. Rick was severely injured in Afghanistan by an IED in 2010. He lost both legs, severely damaged his right elbow, and suffered numerous internal injuries. He spent 5 years recovering and has had countless operations which are still ongoing. He's currently using new technology to be able to walk and plans on taking his first steps in public on Remembrance Sunday in Blackpool this year. He now runs a charity called The Soldier's Journey, which helps all veterans and their families, as well as those who are still serving. They've raised, get this, over £300,000 so far. Impressive. My favourite line of the whole page, there's a full page there, my favourite line, Rick's been a United fan since he was a child. Oh, come on, cheers, Rick. Ladies and gents, Sergeant Rick Clement.
Thank you for the wonderful applause. I have to keep this quick, but being at Old Trafford, if I go into Fergie time, you'll have to forgive me. I like coming along to events like this because at the start of the night, it's all quiet, but by the end of the night, everyone's as legless as I am, so it's all good.
Sergeant Rick Clement, ladies and gents, a proper hero. Fabulous, well done, Rick. We would have liked to introduce a good friend and leading light in the formation of Mudza, who had agreed to be Mudza's honorary vice president. This lady has worked alongside Sir Alex as his assistant, well, forever. She still works with him to this very day. She was there at the birth of Mudsa too. So to commemorate this, I would have liked to introduce Lynn Laffin with us, but sadly she's unable to come. So we do have a gift for Lynn. Would you be so kind as to pass on or come and collect for us? Sir Alex Ferguson. Just shake hands. It's a fabulous piece, a one-off piece of jewellery in rose gold. It's handmade by Damien Bescaby. Damien was a long-time supporter of Mudsa. So thank you, Sir Alex, for the thought anyway. And she knows you're bringing it. We've told her. Right. We've told her. Okay. Yeah, we've got a van for you. You're okay. Right. Mudsa would like to say a very special thank you now to a man who started all this 25 years ago. To say a few words about this special man, tonight's event organiser and fellow committee member. Would you give a nice round of applause, please, as he goes up in the world? It's like inflation, this, isn't it? Yeah. Ladies and gents, Chaz Banks.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark. If you think... Oh, hang on, I'll have to put my reading glasses on. If you think... It's age, isn't it? It does it to you. If you think Phil's looking a bit surprised, it's because he didn't know this bit was happening. Over the years, Mudsa has grown and grown. Thank you for putting up with the moaning and the groaning, the whinging and the whining when things don't work properly. But more than anything else, thank you for leading Mudsa to become the best disabled supporters association in the world, anywhere. Phil, you're a wizard and a true star. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Downs, MBE. And my wife, Shirley, is presenting Phil with a commemorative plaque from the committee members. And trust me on this, there's no way that I could even start to do this dinner without all the hard work she puts in behind the scenes. Every cheque that you guys have sent in has passed through her hands. Every ticket that you've received from Shirley. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. Well done, Phil.
Just give Shirley a round of applause, if you would. Tonight, as you can see, obviously, it's the 25th anniversary celebrations. Mudsa's thrilled that Sir Alex Ferguson has agreed to become Mudsa's patron. So, I'd now like to invite Sir Alex to come up and receive a gift from the members to commemorate this occasion and hopefully get a few words this time. Congratulations. You're a very big mantelpiece for that. Would you like a...
Are you sure that's not a mask?
He said, are you sure that's not a mask? It's all yours, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I'm honoured to be a patron of what's a great established organisation, and established is a correct word. 25 years of excellence, and you, in the pursuit of excellence, Phil, I have to congratulate you on your 25 years, and I think everyone agrees. I don't think we'd be here without you. So well done, fantastic. But it's been a long road way back. I think also to thank David Gill for his contribution in the Ability Suite underneath what used to be the ticket office, I think, way back. And I look back, I mean, there's a lot of people passed on associated with the Mudsa over the years, but I must tell you about this fantastic wee lad, Kevin Peake. I keep thinking about Kevin Peake as a symbol of the Mudsa. And we're in Moscow. We lost in penalty kicks. How we lost in penalty kicks, I'll never know. They missed the first two, we scored the first two. Remember, Brian? And then I gave Pally a penalty kick. It trundled into the goalkeeper's feet, and we lost in penalties. And I came off the pitch, and little Kevin is sitting at the side of the dugout crying. He says, "What's happened, boss?" I don't know what to say. I looked at him and says, explicit was, "I don't bloody know." How we lost it, I'll never know. But it was pouring it rain, it was bucketing down, the wee lads sitting there. I think that was an example of the loyalty they have to Manchester United. And over the years it's grown and grown as we see it now. I think it must be treble since we first started these dinners. But nonetheless, fantastic how it's been done. The club have been great. The players, every Christmas, fair to them, they always showed up. All the lunches every year, well done to them. And the staff, fantastic. And I think it's to be expected, of course. At playing for Manchester United, there is an expectation, a responsibility to hold yourself up as a representative of this great football club. And I think the players have been great for the Mutzer over the years. So I say to them, well done. And I look around, and many of our members of the work here, employees, all splattered about the place, players, staff, fantastic. That's only because they appreciate what Mutzer is. That's what it's about. So I say to them, thank you, and continue with your progress, and thank you for this honour of being one of your patrons. Thank you.
Spot on. Thank you for that. Thanks, Bob. Just so you know, this sculpture, which is not a mask, was created by Northwest artist Claire Bigger. It's called Being Part of Football. It was specially commissioned to mark this special occasion. The inscription says, presented to Sir Alex Ferguson, CBE, Mudza patron, October 23rd, 2015, celebrating 25 years of Mudza with fond appreciation from all Mudza members. Ladies and gents, once more, Mudza's patron, Sir Alex Ferguson, CBE. And just before, I know I'm hungry too, we'll just have a few words for the man who started it all, basically. Phil Downs, MBE.
It's really difficult to know what to say on an occasion like this. But I suppose I'd start by saying thanks to Sir Alex for agreeing to be patron of Mudza, and to David Gill for being our president. That's really great news, and I think that's going to be appreciated by all Mudza members. The support from the very highest level is just unbelievable. And of course to Lynn in the honorary vice president role as well, having been at the start all those years ago. And some amazing members as well. In the book we'll get a brief description of what's happened over the years. If we added every detail, it would be enormous. Well, thanks to everybody involved. We very much appreciate everything that everyone's done, and in another 25 years there may be someone else who'll be on the same stage or similar stage saying much the same, but talking about an enormous amount of growth that's gone on in that 25 years. So thanks again to everybody. Enjoy the evening, and no doubt you're starving, so good night from me.
Phil Downs, MBE. As Phil so correctly pointed out, it is food time. I have to remind you again, though, if you've ordered a vegetarian meal, please tell your server. However, if you just don't fancy the chicken, please don't ask for the veggie option unless you've ordered it, because it causes chaos in the kitchen, and our chef, Dr. Crippen, does have access to meat cleavers. Message ends. As they say in Germany, bon appetit. Thank you.